Anderson early would have given you a lift after winning the toss, bowling first. But
yeah,
your thoughts on what you've seen from Halliday, who's on strike at the moment? Punches into the offside. Well, she got going in the last over, Bella.
Yeah, she did. I think if we just get to keep it going straight. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So.
It's okay. Katie's got lots to say to lots of people, hasn't she, including you, Bella?
Yeah.
Powerfully played once more through the offside.
Go, girls.
This is good to watch. Another 4.
Yeah, frustrating there from Molly Lowe. Still not much room, and Halliday able to just penetrate that gap between point and cover. She's done on 2 or 3 occasions here, just outside off stump, really, but just timing, waits for it, and really nicely balanced. Plays it under her eyes.
Just keep backing your plans.
Well, you just have to reinforce that, Bella, too. You've got a lot of youngsters, especially with ball in hand. There was not much wrong with that ball.
No. And you got to say, yeah, well done. That's a good shot.
Goes uppishly
Yes,
through the covers. For extra cover, one-ish bit off. Take your pick. It's 4 runs.
Keep going, go.
Bella, it must feel like it's coming.
Yeah. Just need one just to stick.
Yeah, on that occasion, Halliday a little bit aerial, probably batting with a bit of confidence though, and you can't blame her for that.
No. I think we just got to tell Mal to keep going. Let's go, Mal.
Well, she's been excellent up until the last couple of balls. Seen her figure sort of balloon. What will her response be?
It's all right.
Punched off the back foot. They now have protection out in the cover point region. The adjustment to the field.
Bella, how did you approach this shortened game? Any sort of different tactics?
Still keep it quite simple. I think when you get to the shorter format, you can really overcomplicate things. So just kind of keep it simple, especially on this pitch. It's holding a little bit, so back ourselves.
How's that drizzle?
It's getting quite heavy.
Okay.
It's up.
Oh, and here's a misfield. It's not going to help the mood of those out of the middle in the Sparks colours. A boundary to finish. Another good over. 5 overs gone. It's 42 for 1. Big thanks to Bella Jones, who's got lots to ponder. Because Halliday and Gurry now starting to find the rope with regularity. Granted, more fielders out. Henry Cooper from this vantage point. There probably should be a few more smiles amongst the Spira.
Yeah, it's a hell of a start. Hell of a start for the girls. So hopefully they can look to push on with only just the 1 wicket going outside the power play here. Obviously helps momentum flow.
So power play completed, 42 on the board, just the 1 wicket down, and the last 2 overs have been very expensive. Katie Martin, skipper, mentioning wise words to Aldershore, is it? Sophie Aldershore is into the attack.
5 overs means that we've hit the minimum of what you should be in 2020.
Twirling the ball in a hand, leg spinner.
Quite tall, good for a spinner. Play around with that release point a little bit, create some problems, she'll be hoping.
Not sure if the light drizzle's good for a leg spinner. Gripping that ball, she's going to bowl when Halliday stopped running or rubbing. It's obviously too wet for her liking. Here we go. Well, needs an edge put down, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately for Katie Martin there, an edge and potential stumping. Pretty tough conditions out there for a keeper, I've got to say.
That's a healthy edge too, Rebecca. They either stick or they don't. I'm still away. Long chase. And in vain, another 4.
That hurts. After a drop catch like that, it's often the way it goes.
You do feel for the leg spin. A healthy edge, which means you've got to adjust your gloves a long way in the shortest amount of time, but like the skies above, the mood will be grey with the boundary to follow. On the full, but can't repeat the dose, hitting it straight to cover.
I like this matchup though. This is pretty good captaincy. It's like they're bringing one in, long on in, sending cover out. Halliday clearly likes pace on the ball. That's nicely worked.
It is. Long chase for the cover, round to her right. Going to be overhauled, but they'll come back for 2.
Yeah, it's a bit tough as a spinner at the moment as well with the greasy ball and the ball probably just getting on. We saw that first one grip a little bit, but just getting on now and a little bit of pace these batters will like.
Oldershaw using her own pants rather than the towel tucked neatly in the back.
That's interesting, isn't it? Maybe that's already wet.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good running, bit of pressure put on the inner circle.
Yeah, we heard Katie Martin there urging her to hit it, meaning have a fling at the stumps. Brooke Halliday continues to work the ball around. I've been impressed that she's still using her feet, even though she effectively walked past the one she nicked. She's still got the confidence to do that. All the protection out on the leg side now. Caitlin Gurry on strike, last ball.
Oldershaw looking to finish this tidy over on a high. When she does, turns back in. The variation, good over. 49 for the loss of 1.
49 for 1, the Spirit. And let's go back downstairs to Cam.
Yeah, cheers. Well, parked up at the pavilion again, and I'm sitting next to a special crew who's going to be running out with the Spirit a bit later when they go fielding. Who's excited, team? And how many of you guys play cricket? Oh, that's not a good sign. I've got a good sign over here that says, go Brooke. I'm assuming Brooke Halliday is your favourite player? Yes, that's the way. Go the Spirit, eh?
Six overs have been bowled. Question is, how many are we going to get through? 16 per side after a delayed start, but this drizzle is a little bit
From up
heavier.
here, it's probably
Set in.
taken, yeah, it's set in and from when we've been playing, we've been often told that cumulative rainfall comes into it. So sort of how long and how persistent does it stay out there until it really starts making a difference?
Cumulative, right?
Well, yeah, over sort of a period of time, it
Right.
sort of all adds up.
Henson to continue. She's gone around the wicket though to Halliday, looking to negate her strength, Rebecca, of width. And she'll just take one run, I'm sure.
Yeah, Egan Carson there with the ball. Another little very successful spin bowler. Jensen changed ends.
Yeah, Eden Carson will see her the off spin. Seen spin from the previous over, and a good one at that from Aldershaw. The medium pace of Jensen is Sparks looking to break through this partnership. More runs. There's 51 on the board, just trying to pick up the run rate. Yeah, a tick over 8.
Yeah, it's healthy, isn't it? Katie Martin obviously turning to her experienced bowler here, and Hayley Jensen says, get me a wicket. That's what we need here. And she's absolutely right.
Starts with the cross seam grip. Straight to mid-off.
Yeah, it's good bowling. She's clearly wants width. She's obviously been told come around the wicket and dot things up, force it through the leg side. They've only got a couple out on the leg side. Even so, bowling to a 5-4 offside field.
Bowling to a player and good touch. 34 is Halliday. Feet go under, out from underneath. It was Millie Cowan at mid-on. Probably felt there might have been a half a chance.
Yeah, absolutely was. Again, Katie Martin keen for that release to be pretty quick, but unfortunately Millie Cowan had a bit to do in the slippery grass there. Yeah, just down on one knee. It takes a little bit longer. Jensen continues. Caitlin Gurry now.
A short one. Good to see. Fizzes through.
Yeah, that's great to see. Still good pace in the wicket. Nasty, fasty firing up. It's good.
Yeah, I've seen her do that for the White Ferns when Katie Martin was up to the stumps. It wasn't that good. Bit of a stinger.
The bouncer with the keeper up. True sign you don't like your keeper, isn't it?
No warning.
Keepers like to look after their own, don't they, Rebecca?
We're tough. We're tough.
Good finish, backing up the bouncer. Another dot ball. 7 overs into this innings, 52 for 1.
50 came up in that over.
So 9 overs remain.
Jensen was back at the attack too, so
Well, T20's quick enough game, Henry. Let alone when it's down to 16 overs. And after a sluggish opening, partnership has got them in pretty good position here.
Yeah, they're set up for it. Set up for a big total here with nine wickets in the shed. They'll be looking to just keep going, I guess.
Glove punch, as is now on the laws of the game at the end of the over between the two batsmen. 35 Talladay. Gary's on 10. The Otago team unhappy with the ball. Probably a little bit soggy.
Yeah, Katie Martin specifically asked to have a look at it. I'm going to dry off with the inners, but I think having a conversation with the umpire around the state of it by the looks.
Freaking eavesdrop.
Yeah, he said he thinks it's okay at the moment.
I think Katie also just asked a wee question about, well, the ball's okay, but we go off.
Here we go, guys. We have one more. You were out.
So Aldershaw with her leg spin to continue. Good in her first over. She created a couple of chances.
Here we go, so.
Putting a drop, sharp, difficult drop chance by Martin behind the stumps.
Nice, nice.
It's good bowling once more.
Yeah, they need to start accumulating some dot balls here. And Jensen's previous over, a nice tight one coming around the wicket to the left-hander and cramping up a little bit. And now Aldershaw's job here is to do exactly the same and start that partnership, really start the strangle.
Well, that's not going to help, is it? There's a wide full toss. Just looking to the umpires. Deemed too high to bring a no ball, but I think we can forgive it. Slipping out.
It's a single. We'll take that. Just just out. It's a little loss of control there.
Yeah, the umpires are going to have a look at the ball here. But Henry, being the batsman that you are, tell us about dot balls. Okay, doesn't look glamorous in the wicket column, of course, to those watching. But do you feel sort of the noose tightening in a lot of ways?
Yeah, you do. You do. It depends, obviously, on the situation you're in, or as we see, the covers are just being called on. But yeah, it definitely plays a part in the mind, and in T20 cricket as well. You probably want to take, well, the risk option is always there, and there's always a pocket somewhere you you can look for. But yeah, depending on the situation of the game and that sort of thing, it becomes how much it sort of actually weighs on you a little bit.
Well, dot ball's important because it is already a truncated game, and it's driven